Baldur's Gate coming to Nintendo Switch. Square Enix finally files a trademark for Secret of Mana coming to Europe. Cadence of Hyrule's launch date. More E3 stuff, and I'm super excited about Microsoft's conference. Like hyped? Why? Let's talk about it. Here we go! Gamestork, delivering news, reviews, and playthroughs like a newborn baby. So, Skybound Games and Beamdog announced several classic Dungeons & Dragons fantasy role-playing games for the Switch, and this is awesome. It looks like Baldur's Gate games, Icewind Dale, Planescape Torment, Neverwinter Night. All these launch on the Switch starting this fall. And I don't know if you guys know this about me or not. You probably don't. I'm a giant Baldur's Gate nerd. Like, oh my goodness, I love this game so much. I have such wonderful memories just blasting away, getting the best armor, looking for those drops, just hundreds of hours playing this game just constantly. Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition pack celebrating the series' 20th anniversary. The original Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition and a sequel, Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition, return with all DLC and restored quest content, as well as Baldur's Gate Siege of the Dragonspear expansion, featuring the new original content developed by Beamdog to bridge the two games. This is awesome. If you're looking for something that's just going to blow you away and it's super fun, and you not only get to level, I mean, you power up your character through armor and weapons and all that you find in drops while you're raiding dungeons. Man, this stuff is legit. Planescape Torment Enhanced Edition, Icewind Dale Enhanced Edition, 2 must-play games. DLC packs, these are super, super good as well. And these are included with expansions. Yes, this is great. This is back from the 90s, the late 90s, I believe 99. And this game is so good. It's one of those that you definitely want to play. Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition is coming, which was the 2002 Computer RPG of the Year. And a lot of people really love this. D&D was really big back then. It's also big now. But man, I can't say enough about this game pack and what it's really going to be bringing. Super stoked about it. But out of all three of these games, to me, I think Baldur's Gate is by far the must purchase. Like Baldur's Gate, yes. Count me in, times 25, times 37, times 24. I want to know what you guys think. Out of these games, which one do you want the most? Let me know in the comments below. Because, hey, these are super good. I like Baldur's Gate. Did I mention Baldur's Gate was great? Because, if I didn't, then, yeah. So if you're like me, not too long ago, you found yourself almost crying because the collection... for the Secret of Mana, kind of came out, but it wasn't localized for the Nintendo Switch here. And it's just one of those things where you're like, oh man, why? Well, it looks like Square Enix has filed a Japanese trademark for, that earlier, but it looks like it could be being localized for the West. Now, there's way more evidence now, considering Square Enix today picked up a trademark. This was actually yesterday that it did this. I believe... Nope. It's not June yet. It's been a long day, guys. So when I'm recording this video, for some reason I was thinking this was June the 1st, and it's not. It's still the 31st. That's today, believe it or not. So Square Enix, they filed this trademark, and yeah, looks like it's going to be coming to Europe, which means it'll also be coming here in the Americas. And with E3 right around the corner, perhaps, we'll see this. Perhaps we'll see an announcement of some sort from them. They have a lot of time to spend. They have the key time, stage time, in which Sony would normally be talking. So I'm pretty excited. It's been 2 years since the collection came out for the Nintendo Switch before. So, hey, let's get us some Final Fantasy Adventure, Secret of Mana, Seiken Densetsu, and which was the third one. And you know, that's cool. I'm excited about it. We'll see. Cadence of Hyrule. A lot of people believe that it was going to come out because they had a end of spring number on this thing, like the 31st. So a lot of people thought this was actually going to drop today, but the reality is this was obviously something that was leaked, you know, because they listed this as a spring release, and going into June it's obviously going to be a summer release, which is pushing it back. But it looks like now we know that this is going to be coming in June. There's also some new footage which was shown during the latest Indie Worlds, which is Nintendo's Japanese video show. And this is coming. It's coming the, you know, really quickly. We'll see it then. It's going to be great. Blobbity blue in June. Yes. Rhythm, Legend of Zelda music, tough, difficult game. That roguelike. I mean, it's, you can't beat it. It's going to be fun. I didn't really get to play much of the first game that these guys made, but maybe I'll go back and play this, the Crypt of the Necromancer. I don't know. I need to. It's sitting there on my Switch, but man, I don't know. There's just such a big back catalog. Right now, I'm playing the newest Tomb Raider. I just finished Devil May Cry 5, which I will let you know, it is fantastic. It's exactly what you expect out of it, but the characters are wonderful, awesome, super, like, just amazing. The story is really good. It just kind of drops you into something that's already happening, and it was refreshing just to be in a situation in the game that just reminds you, you know, game universes are awesome. You can just drop in and have lots of fun and enjoy the characters a whole bunch while they're in the middle of their stories, and just kind of play that section of their story and have a lot of fun with it. And that's what I got out of that game. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. So far, Tomb Raider is good. I can't believe I haven't played this game yet. But hey, here we are. We're playing it. For some reason, you know, Assassin's Creed Odyssey has just been, I can't get away from that game. It's so addictive. So finally I'm playing Tomb Raider, and it's got me even more excited because of that about the new Avengers game, which we've talked about plenty in the last two videos, so we won't do that today. But anyway, yeah, Cadence of Hyrule is going to be really good. I can't wait. You know, this obviously in June it's coming, and it's exciting. Yes. So really quick, I just also want to touch on this one thing. You know, for the past few years, I've watched every press conference, and I'm always excited because E3 in itself is exciting, right? But my excitement has always been based around Sony's big show, okay? And then even more so, Nintendo's Direct. And I've been so stoked about these things. And then, you know, Bethesda and Square Enix and all these stuff. And then way down the line, the last few years has kind of been Xbox. And this year, for multiple reasons that we'll talk about, I'm actually really, really stoked. Maybe perhaps the most excited outside of Nintendo, which I guess isn't saying much considering Sony's not in the show this year. But I'm like legitimately stoked about Microsoft's E3 press conference. And, you know, they talked a little bit about this today. There are a lot of first-party games that they were going to be talking about at this conference. Last year, they talked about all the first-party studios that they picked up, and they're really investing. They're really going to push forward. They're kind of seeing through the examples of Sony and Nintendo that, hey, these first-party games really matter, and exclusives really matter. If we want people to buy our console, they need to know that, like, this is the only place to play. So, Microsoft's press conference is going to have 14 first-party games talked about. 14. That is a ton of freaking games. That is so many games to talk about. Now, are these going to be all big AAA things? I don't know. But what we do know is that there are some pretty big ones coming. And I am just like stoked to see what's going to happen. And this sounds like, oh, you know, you're excited. It's 14 games. That's cool. But here we go. We are on the cusp of a new generation of consoles. And Sony has an opportunity here, especially, not Sony, goodness, Microsoft has an opportunity to really lead out in this and kind of beat Sony to the punch, pending Sony doesn't release some type of video beforehand, which I doubt they will, and kind of show, you know, hey, this is what we're cooking. This is what's going on. These are the exclusives that are coming to our next generation console. Here's our console. Here's how powerful it is. We really are the next generation. They can really jump ahead here, and considering how they're nailing their Xbox Live and, you know, streaming games and their service to do that, and how, you know, they're claiming to be the most powerful console on the market right now, which they are, and 14 new exclusive games coming into the next console. It kind of seems like this is, you know, they're getting their recipe together to try to actually win this next generation. And it's got me excited, so much so that I'm like, yes, I'm sold. I'm kind of already sold on it. I'm a dork. I'm going to buy, you know, the new Xbox, whatever. Anyway, Xbox 21357446543, whatever. I don't care. I don't know what they call it. Xbox box. Who knows? But the Xbox box. Oh, yeah. But I'm really excited. I mean, this is like legit hype. You know, from a new Halo to Gears 5, maybe the return of Battletoads. I mean, you name it. There's just so many things that could go right for them right now. And I'm a big fan of Ninja Theory, and just seeing what they're going to come. I don't know. Who knows, man. Fable, there's just so many. I don't have a list in front of me of all the things, nor did I write like an intelligent person all the things down that I really believe are going to happen. But these things are going to happen. I'm excited about it. And you should be too. Like, I'm legitimately stoked for the first time in a couple years for Xbox's conference. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this wonderful delivery of your news. No review. Well, kind of a review, right? Maybe I should do a separate review for Devil May Cry 5. It deserves it. It's super good. And I got a lot of good things to say. So, news, reviews, playthroughs, all things gaming. Stick right here with the Gamestork. Be sure to like this video below. That will help me out tremendously. If you're watching and you've made it this far, drop me a like. Come on, man. And hit that little subscribe button. And stick around for lots of fun, lots of gaming, lots of awesome. You guys are great. We'll see you next time.
Gamestork, delivering news, reviews, and playthroughs like a newborn baby.